as county judge, I am the emergency management coordinator. As emergency management coordinator, I have to think about the very worst thing that could happen and prepare for that and hope and pray for the best. Okay, in this political climate and financial climate, what is the very worst thing that could happen right now? Obama gets back in the White House. No, God forbid.
That's the political
aspect. Okay, what's going to happen? now I'm going to tell you my opinion. Okay, Obama has put executive orders and whatever other documents his minions have filed, and regardless of whether the Republicans take over the Senate, which I hope they do, he is going to make the United States Congress, and he's going to make the Constitution irrelevant. He's got his czars in place that don't answer to anybody. He's got his documents in place. They're going to be irrelevant. He's going to do what he wants to do. Now, what do you think he's going to try to do in this next term? One of the things, my opinion, one of the things is he's going to try to give the sovereignty of the United States away to the United Nations. What do you think the public's going to do when that happens? They're going to be there. We're talking civil unrest, civil disobedience, possibly civil war. Okay. Now, what happens? Now, I'm not talking just riots here and there. I'm talking Lexington, Concord, take up arms, get rid of the dictator. Okay. What do you think he's going to do when that happens? He's going to call in the UN troops, personnel carriers, tanks, and whatever.
You don't have like a crystal ball.
Hey, I've got to look at the worst case scenario. Okay, I don't want UN coming into Lubbock County, so I'm going to be standing in front of their personnel carriers and say, "You're not coming in here." And I've asked the sheriff. I said, "Are you going to back me on this?" And he said, "Yeah, I'm going to back you." Well, I don't want a bunch of rookies back there who have no training and little equipment. I want seasoned veteran people who are trained, that got equipment, and even then, we may have 200 or 300 deputies facing maybe 1,000 UN troops. We may have to call out the militia